Just a minute. Yeah. So I have Snigdha with me. Let me first of all introduce you. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to you. Many of you are not Career Launcher students. So I am Siddharth Mehta. I am the Center Head of Career Launcher Bhilai. I have done my MBA from XLRI Jamshedpur, and I take verbal logic myself. Plus, I am writing CAT every year and do score 99 percentile. However, this session is not about me. This is about a student who scored 99 percentile in CAT in some previous years. And so Snigdha, if you can just switch on your video. So Snigdha Pathak is currently at IIM Trichy, not at MDI, because later on she got upgraded to IIM Trichy, and her verbal percentile was above 99 in CAT. So Snigdha, you are currently in second year. You have completed your internship, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so today's session, students, is not about listening to the success story of Snigdha, because we have been doing such kind of sessions. It is more about how to score 99 percentile in verbal section. You must be knowing that we are doing series of 3 such sessions. Today is VARC, tomorrow is Quant, and day after tomorrow is LRDI. And you can join the session using the same link the way you have joined today. The same link you can use for tomorrow. So coming to today's session, it is of course not a session where Snigdha will be solving the questions. It's more of a discussion kind of session where she will share what things worked for her as a student, because and how she started her journey. And then of course you will be allowed to ask your questions, but that is towards the end, right? So let us start, Snigdha. You can take over from here.
So good evening, everyone. Now to just lay the foundation of how I did my preparation for
Snigdha,
VARC.
just one thing I will request. You are putting this earphone, so if you can just keep the mouthpiece close to your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, because voice is not clear. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So now starting with how I laid the foundation towards the preparation of VARCs as a a one part of the CAT preparation. So I started in May, and right from May itself, I started reading books and articles, basically anything. I just sat down and read it for 1.5 to 2 hours. So that was very much required, because in at the D-Day, on the day of CAT, you have to sit for 1 hour continuously engrossed in these many articles. So from the starting, I made a habit that first I need to familiarize myself with sitting and reading for more than 1 hour. And then towards the end, towards September or August onwards, I started reading subjects or articles on different kinds of varieties. For example, on finance or psychology or philosophy, basically on the subjects that I didn't have a particular interest towards. Because once you're reading any article or any story that you have interest towards, it's easier to keep your concentration. That's why towards September and October onwards, I started reading multiple kind of domains and articles and novels on different domains. Sir, you are on mute.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have this habit of taking class, so I always start speaking directly. So yeah, just to intervene you, I will like to tell you that we are actually in current classes of reading comprehension for the CAT 20 batches. That is what precisely we are doing. We are doing a class on economics and philosophy, and we are dealing with the terms. If we did it during your time period also, so this is the right period to start eclectic reading actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Snigdha, when you started off your preparation, did it ever come to your mind that you will score 99 percentile?
No, I remember. So I had come, I left my job and then came to Bhilai to prepare for CAT. And I remember that in my first mock, this CAT test I scored around 30 percentile, and that goes for VRC as well. So that is like at that point in time, I was just like, I thought that did I make the right decision of coming to prepare for CAT or not? But towards the as you go on progressing, like sir, whatever you said from the first day, like if we are tackling the reading comprehension questions, the what my approach was to like have my effort invested in towards understanding the entire article or the comprehension that we were assigned with. But over a period of time, as the eclectic reading that you mentioned, that I have to read everything in a very high speed, and then towards the end I need to tackle one of the questions one by one. So that is something which helped as we progressed.
So that is what the journey we all want to know about. A lot of students start with a similar kind of percentile, say 35, 40, 30 percentile. But it takes a lot of effort and a lot of strategy also to say score 99 percentile. So from 30 to 99, whatever happened in between, if you can just share that in your own way, that will help a lot of us. And also, Snigdha, one another thing that I will like you to cover maybe now or later in the session. What do you think? What made the difference for you with respect to the other students? Because as we say, most of you were scoring around 35, 40 percentile. Most of you were coming to a similar class. You were coming to Career Launcher. Most of you were given the same guidance, but you must have done something different which others did not. So if you can just also share that what mistakes people commit, it will be great for all these students, I think.
Yes, sir. So one thing that I particularly felt for me was that I didn't have a backup option. Like I said, that I left my job, so it was for me that I have to give my best shot here, and for that I was very sincere in the classes as well. I had like acha concentration in the classes. I used to make notes. I used to listen to each and everything that you were saying. And when I came back home, I had this routine that in the entire day, I need to invest these many hours in these particular sections. And VARC was common throughout that because first of all, I enjoy reading. And like I said, that in CAT, it's not going to happen that if we don't have that habit of reading, suddenly we are going to read all the RCs that are given in a very in a good pace, so as to say. And then there were many like as we used to discuss the RC questions in class also, there were many mistakes that I found that I'm repeating. And so like if we go on systematically, first of all we need to give many mock tests. That is a given. There is no substitute for that. And one thing I felt which differentiated was that I gave around 35 mock tests, and people don't give as many mock tests as if you compare people who are scoring more and who are scoring average. And that is a huge thing, that we need to have that experience of what we are going to have in the exam hall of sitting for 3 hours continuously. And one more thing, that some of the people I noticed who were giving the mock test were giving it after taking breaks in between. Like they gave the VARC section, then they took half an hour break or 1 hour break, and then they said that okay, I'll have my lunch and then give the next sections. So that is a big no for me, because you should have the entire day scheduled as to incorporate your mock test. And then the second thing was that you need to have, like sir, you also said that uh, whatever time we are investing in the mock should also go in the analysis part of that. So I used to make sure that I note what are the mistakes that I'm making in RC section, and I used to note them down in my diary. So I later on I found that these are the recurring mistakes that I can make. And for the next mocks or any RC quiz sectional test that I used to give, I used to just go through that notes, and I know that okay, these are the particular kind of questions that keep troubling me, and I have to keep these pointers in mind.
No, Snigdha, today one student called me and he was asking similar kind of things. So I just suggested, why don't you analyze everything and write what kind of mistakes you do? So I just wonder that success formula doesn't change.
No.
So whatever you are saying, it still applies, but somebody has to apply these things, isn't it?
Yes. So one thing that I would also like to say is that we are going to fail terribly in the mocks, and they are going to, like, obviously we're going to evaluate, question everything, that am I going towards the right path or not. But the key is to keep on, like, you have to be proud of the mistakes that you make. And if you just start writing down your mistakes in a diary, you will have discovered that these are the mistakes that I'm not going to make on the day of cat. So that is very essential. So, like, I remember discussing this with you also, and you
Yeah.
said that you should develop that mindset that, okay, I know these are the mistakes I'm not going to make ahead. So that will also keep up our motivation. And then that is a great strategy also, because once we are aware that, okay, these are the kind of questions I'm always facing difficulty in, uh, they become very familiar, and we tend to not repeat those mistakes again.
Snigdha, there is this doubt among the students that what is the right approach to study. I mean, should I read daily 1.5 hour, or should I solve the questions to improve my BARC part, or should I do the mix? What, according to you, is the right strategy, or how did you prepare yourself?
For me, personally, I was advised in the start only that you should start reading the articles which are not of interest to you. But I think I started reading fiction novels, which helped me to cultivate that habit of sitting for 1.5 or 2 hours continuously. And that helped me in turn to sit with the boring topics as well, like philosophy wale passages or something like that. So, and the right mix for me was that there is no substitute for the mocks that we used to give. So we have to like cultivate that habit of giving the mocks, failing bad in them. Then sometimes also we'll notice that we score around 90 percentile in any particular subject. So even that analysis is very much essential. That, okay, what are the mistakes that I used to make and now I haven't. So, and suppose if we were like, is this happens very much to all of us? I know that among the four options that we have, two can be easily eliminated, but there's a confusion in two of the options, and so uh, so that answer that we answered correctly should be based on merit and not just luck. So that if you start noting down those questions, and in the analysis, if you start evaluating that, okay, I approached it correctly, and that is why this answer was correct, then that helps a lot.
When you were so you started in the month of April, May, you were saying, right?
Yes.
It's actually late. Lot many students start in the previous years, June, July.
Mhm.
Many and June. I think May, June is the last batch of students when they start preparation. But even then, you made it to 99 percentile. So what I want to know is that, was it that you used to practice these RCs daily, or you were simply reading?
No, I was reading. My main focus was to on a daily basis. My main focus was to read for 1.5 or 2 hours. And when I used to read that, I made sure that I'm reading it in one go. That I'm not
Okay.
taking
Yeah.
any breaks in between, because to sit if I'm able to sit for 2 hours with a book that I enjoy, only then will I be able to sit with in a RC wala cat wala atmosphere for 1 hour comfortably.
Snigdha, what happens with most of these students I know is that they are not able to move beyond 20-30 pages of a book. So they pick up a book, they pick up the editorial of a newspaper, but they don't have enough motivation to get past those initial, what should I say, a threshold level wherein you start feeling comfortable with the things. And that's where most of these students feel. Did it ever occur to happen with you also, that initially you felt bored about it, that what am I doing? And as you rightly said some time back, that was I putting the effort in the right direction? So how did you overcome these kind of obstacles or hindrance?
So if we stick with that habit of reading that for around 2 hours, then I used to notice differences in my own speed also. That previously, if I was be able to read around 30 pages only in 1 hour, it has improved towards 35 pages, and sometimes it used to happen that I didn't even notice that 1 hour has passed. So that was the little motivation that I used to have on a daily basis. And like I said, that initially you have to start with a subject that engrosses you, first of all, and then you have to move towards different as tougher subjects. But like that should be done, because if we're not even able to take out that 2 hours to read RC, then like this dedication needs to be there for a preparation.
Yeah. And considering that only 75 days are left for this year's CAT, so that luxury is over, that people can think about doing something that they like, and now they have to perhaps do both the things, that the things they like and things they don't like. So
Yes.
what would, if had you started your preparation 75 days earlier to CAT, what would have been your strategy?
So one thing that motivation is very much important along with the hard work that we are doing. So if some people are losing their motivation thinking that it's very tough or it's very boring, so we have to keep on reminding ourselves that if it's boring for me, it's boring for the others also. But it's only these like 75 days only that I have to persist with it, and the reward is very high for that persistence. So and if in the later 75 days, even I started picking up novels which were uh, of not my interest. I took finance novels and like Rich Dad Poor Dad and other off-key kind of novels, which I knew that the author writes in a difficult to grasp kind of style. So I took Book Thief, and I knew that these are some novels that have a great storyline also, but I know that the style of writing of the author is a bit difficult to just persist with. So that is why I took challenging kind of novels.
Right. So Snigdha, one more thing that people often complain about, and this must have happened with you also, that the marks in the verbal section are so volatile and mercurial that in one test a student gets 60 marks and he feels that okay, he is great. In the next test he gets 20 marks and he feels that he is useless, and then in two other tests the person gets 35, 40 marks. And it doesn't happen with quant and LRDI so much, but it happens with VARC. Did it happen with you also?
So VARC was one subject which I started scoring well right from the start itself. And so towards the end of the preparation, it became a little bit volatile. But what my strategy was that I have to keep on looking the past three marks that I scored. That is going to give me a better sum, like three or more than three. So if I am scoring consistently 50 plus or 52, 54 plus marks, then that's good. That's how I used to view it. And if in one or two of the tests I'm scoring a little bit less, that might be because of some fluke, and I have to note that down, the mistakes that I did, and then move towards the next test. So that consistency, if there is no consistency, then it might be just based on luck also. So we need to have one consistent. If we're scoring 20 also, it should be consistent for us to know that okay, I need to work more on this.
Okay. So what you mean to say is that rather than looking at one mock, which can be an outlier, either
Yes.
way, if I score more, it can be around an outlier or even less. We need to look at maybe 3, 4, 5 mock test scores and then need to understand that what is my average range.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So Snigdha, if you have any tips for the students on how to prepare and what things to keep in mind, if you can share with the students.
So one of the tips that helped me a lot was that when we're discussing the answers or the inference based question of RC questions, uh, there there were some answers or the options which had the use of extreme language. For example, that if the author is saying that I seldom want to visit, or I don't like visiting my parents' house, in the option it might be given that the author never visited his parents' house. So we have to be very careful about the extreme options that we have in the options. And so that was something which was a key in the day of the CAT exam also, because once we start identifying that, okay, these are the confusing options and it can be eliminated without a second thought. So then we can focus on all the other remaining options that we have. And one thing, after these 24 questions, there was this these questions of rearranging the jumbled sentences. So there also, like you also taught in our classes that all the tips and tricks that you gave for rearranging those sentences, those I kept in mind. And I always had this thing clear that for the first 40 minutes of the 1 hour, I am going to complete the RC questions that I have. And I used to do that consistently. Then the next 20 minutes, I could identify out of the many questions that we used to get for jumbled sentences. I used to look at the questions which are easier comparatively and then solve those. And so this some of the students used to do this, that they neglected the jumbled sentences a lot, because they felt that this can never be right, and this is suggested by many people also. But what happened in our CAT was that instead of getting 5 sentences to rearrange, we got only 4, and those were actually very easy once we had all the tips and tricks that you discussed in the class also. So I scored well in that also. And then there was this summary wale questions. In the summary questions, all the tips that you discussed, sir, that the if
So
there
see,
are three points.
मैं स्निग्धा, मैं इन लोगों के लिए घर की मुर्गी हूँ, ठीक है? तो they won't value me that much. Please don't say that I see I आप ये मत बोलो कि मैंने जो बोला वही क्या, आप अपने शब्दों में बोल दो, ये वाली चीज को एक्सक्लूड कर दो, so then they will value it more. That's what I believe.
So one thing, like I'd like to tell all of you, is that the classes are pretty good. The tips are actually very good and very helpful also. Those are the things that are going to help you, and that is going to make the entire difference. Because the extreme answers wala trick, no one, I have never heard of it or read of it anywhere else. And I remember that, sir, my answer key was different from the answer key that other institutions also release. And so I felt that I'm going to score less in maybe I score less in VRC, but I was pretty confident, because then it's not based on luck. Because if I have those 2 answers that I've eliminated, और अब shortlisted कि इसके यही 2 answers हो सकते हैं, उसमें अगर एक extreme वाला है, तो I know that this is a mistake that many students are going to make, but मेरा answer सही है. Even if I'm not completely sure about the answer I'm going to mark, I know that these 3 are wrong. तो वो वाला चीज is very helpful. Then in the jumbled words, like you discussed that agar if any sentence is starting with this means that blah blah blah, so there might be a sentence which is going to precede that. So this was again something which helped me identify that which will be the last sentence, which will be the first sentence, and the others will fall into place, especially with 4 total number of sentence. That becomes very easy. And then the summary wala cheese again, like sir said, might have discussed in the class, that if there are 3 things in the passage that we are given, the answer that we are selecting should have those 3 things. It shouldn't, because the answers or the 4 options that we are getting will always be confusing. उसमें ऐसा होगा कि वो 3 चीज में से 2 चीज दे दिया है, but we should be confident नहीं, this is something which is being given to confuse us, and so we should be confident कि नहीं, all the 3 things जिसमें crisp way में लिखा है, that is going to be the correct answer.
So, Snigdha, we know the CAT pattern is almost biased towards reading comprehension. In a way, 24% of the entire CAT paper is reading comprehension. And even then, people neglect it. I don't know why. If you cannot score in 24% of the paper, then you can't score anything, right? So, what should what should be the daily routine of a student at this point in time, according to you? I mean, it can change from person to person, but what do you think they should focus more on, considering the pattern of CAT?
Sir, so like you said, almost 1/4 of the paper is going. It will become very easy for us to score that 1/4 में से entire full if we have focused on this. बहुत ज़्यादा. So if we have as a 75 days, 1/4 of your day should go in the preparation for RC. That was my philosophy. And then I made it more than that 1/4, because I knew कि in under any circumstances I don't want to lose out on this, because I felt that this is the easiest part in CAT paper. So like reading, it's only based on your concentration and your practice. Like practice is like, okay, it's it's practice is prevalent in LRDI and quant also, but this is something which doesn't require for you to grasp many concepts. या ऐसे formulas उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है. It's based only on your concentration and how well you are able to read the details of any passage. And these are these some any tricks that sir discussed in class, वो सब बहुत basic होते हैं, which will be found in every question paper actually. And once we have that, it becomes actually a piece of cake. And 90% तो आ ही जाता है फिर उससे. जैसे अगर if we have that practice of sitting down and preparing for VARC, तब it becomes a piece of cake. And then 90 to 100%, like 99 percentile ले जाने में these tricks are going to help us. And then like if for 1 hour of that VARC or section on CAT, if you're investing every day 2 hours, then that is obviously going to help. There is no substitute for hard work.
Yeah, okay. So any particular books or anything that you will suggest? How important is vocab? What do you think? How important is vocab? Was your vocab good to start with?
Yes, so there are like we don't have as a direct questions for vocab, but it's very important because it's in disguise in the entire VARC section, because many of the questions are focused around difficult words that are encountered in the passage. So you should have that grasp of the important questions or the regular question words which are used in many New York Times articles or economic or Hindu articles. So what I did for that was, when I was reading, I used to mark all the difficult words that I encountered, and after the reading, I used to research them and read on that, or maintain a copy where I wrote all the meanings of those words. And also there are many YouTube videos also where you have these 150 words for GRE. So that words should also be a must. You should know the meaning of those words. And even if you don't recall the exact precise meaning on the CAT papers day, then you should have an idea that okay, then its meaning will revolve around this, which will help you in again answering the questions, because most of them are based on inference. So you should know that does it have a positive meaning or not. If that is there, it's always obviously going to help us. Sir, mute.
I again started speaking. The basic problem with the VARC section as compared to LRDI and quant is that it is intangible. The way you said, it doesn't have any formula. So you cannot measure your progress, what progress you are making every day. And that's why students feel demotivated, that they don't know what, if they're putting effort, they're putting in right direction or not. But these are very basic things that Snigdha said, and I'm surprised that very few students are able to stick to this such things. But anybody who sticks to this will definitely score, if not 99, definitely 95 percentile in the verbal section. Students, if you have any question, you can ask Snigdha. And Snigdha, if you want to add anything, you can add to whatever we have discussed, if we have missed upon anything.
So one thing I'd like to add is that it's not related to as an academic kind of thing, but I meditated for around 10 or 15 minutes every day, and I noticed that if I am giving any mock test after I've meditated, it used to make a very huge impact, especially in my VARC, wherein my concentration becomes a key to answer the question. So this is also something that once you wake up, if you can incorporate this 5 minutes or 10 minutes also meditation every day, that is going to make a huge difference. And it will not be like, you won't be able to see that difference every day, or in 10 days, in 1 month also. But trust me, that is going to make a huge difference. And that is something I stick to even now.
Yeah, I will complete. I am. Yeah, I'm on mute. So I will completely agree with Snigdha on this thing. Meditation really helps. Visualization really helps. If you start visualizing yourself as a successful person, you will be successful person. Your entire day will be positive. But since this is not a spirituality class, I am also a firm believer. And trust me, any student who start doing well, I suggest that students, since your preparation is good, you should start doing meditation or prayer or something of that sort. So, but that's very good point that you made, Snigdha. So we have questions now. Gargi is asking, what did you do to improve your accuracy?
So to improve my accuracy, obviously we are all going to make the same mistakes in the beginning. So just start noting down all the questions that you're answering incorrectly. And just it's the analysis part of VRC section is obviously very important. Start noting down the answers that you're marking incorrectly, and then before the next mock that you're going to attempt, just read that out once. कि, okay, ये दो questions में confusion था and I went ahead with this, but ये नहीं होना था, why? So even if for that particular answer that is like relevant, but that is going to any question that you're going to encounter जो वैसे ही terms पे था या उसी confusion वाले उसी trick पे based था, then you're going to avoid those kind of mistakes again.
Okay. Soumya is asking how to improve accuracy. That you have already answered. And improve marks. The basic 30 minutes का जो gist था वो ही पूछ लिया सौम्या ने. तो मेहनत करना है उसको मैं simple word में answer कर दूं तो ठीक है. But then Soumya is asking this you can answer. There is no substitute to hard work. But the remaining part of her question is, what should be the number of attempt if your accuracy is 40 to 50% now?
Okay. So accuracy 40 to 50%. One thing I remember, again, Siddharth told me this, that you have to answer all the RC questions. तो उसमें भले ही अभी कम है accuracy, once you start answering ना, तो अगर if you have noted down कि okay these are the questions जिसमें मैं गलत कर रही हूँ, that will again अपने आप the accuracy will improve. So it's very good that you have to attempt all the questions that are 24 questions that are given. And one more thing, if there is one passage which goes completely over your head also, just remember that there will be one or two questions which will be very easy. So you have to like aim that I don't have to miss those questions. That is the key, because वो ऐसा intimidating लगेगा, but you have to know कि यहाँ पे एक easy या at least दो easy तो है ही, which is going to make a huge difference. So again,
thanks Snigdha for reminding me that my teachings have not changed over the years, because results are certainly changing and I have started doubting myself कि मैं तुम लोगों को क्या बताता था अभी कुछ और बताता हूँ क्या. तो ये बात तय है, इंग्लिश में 34 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करना चाहिए, इंटेंट होना चाहिए, ब्लाइंड तुक्के ना मारे. All the 34 questions should be attempted. That should be the intent, because you don't know, even I don't know whether my answer will be right. Right? So it just happens that it is right most of the time. So for every question, there is some doubt that it can go wrong here and there. So
even sir, जैसे सौम्या ने पूछा accuracy how to improve that, but जो answer keys पे initially release होते हैं, even उसमें कितने सारे गलत होते हैं.
हाँ.
So those are people जो इतने साल से दे रहे हैं. So there is no one जो 100% बोल सकता है कि मेरे सब सही होंगे. But you have to answer all the questions and एक बार देखते जाओ कि which are the questions जो बार बार repetitively गलत हो रहे हैं, and then you'll start identifying. अपने आप with practice वो अपने आप आने लगेगा.
Right. Salil is asking, what was Snigdha's strategy for attempting the VARC section? Time division between RC and VA questions.
So for the RC, I used to take 30 to 40 minutes. हमेशा कि 30 to 40 minutes में I have to answer all those 24 questions. And then RC में, and again, I used to target, I didn't, because I had this in mind कि I have to answer all the questions. It's not that I used to choose each RC कि ये वाला I'll answer first, ये वाला I'll answer later. वैसा नहीं था. So I used to go one by one only sequentially. And for the VA part, I used to again, अब उसमें मेरा रहता था कि maybe I'll not be able to answer all the jumbled sentences or anything. So I used to pick up उसमें कि कौन कौन सा easy लग रहा है जो तुरंत हो जाएगा.
Okay. So Karthik is asking next question that you have already answered. Did you attend all the RC or you left anything? So you have already answered it couple of times. Keshav is asking a very generic question. I am not so good in English, so how can he improve? That is what he is asking.
So you just have to read. Be English. Me, it's not like people are good in maths. They have that cognitive ability also. But English is simply based on the amount of time you invest in reading. So start with reading very easy kind of novels, या छोटे articles, whatever is of interest to you. Start reading quality blogs which pertain to the topics that motivate you more, and then start picking up novels. And many of my friends also say that they're not able to read novels, but it's not like abhi I can not like something I was born with. You have to have that 1 hour in a day जिसमें you are going to read, and that is the only option that you're going to have. So you have to read, मतलब you have to read, and that will अपने आप improve over a period of time.
Just to add to Keshav, your question, it took me 6 to 8 months time to get comfortable with the things. And when I say 6 to 8 months time, trust me, I devoted 2 to 3 hours daily. Right? I was perhaps more foolish than stupid than most of these students. That's why it took that much time. But even if you are smart, it will take 2 months time. All right. So Ayush is asking what kind of notes you made. How do you analyze and identify the mistakes?
So the notes which I made in class were once you have the RC wala classes, any mistake that I used to make, first of all, I used to genuinely answer the sheet that we had. In the allotted amount of time, I have to answer all the questions. Then I was truthful ki haan, this answer was galat. So you have to own up to your mistakes. Then you have to understand ki why you like mark the wrong answer, and discuss it with sir also. Sir will also tell you ki ye wala, you might be thinking this, and once it gets registered in your brain, ki, okay, these things I'm like it's getting repetitive, but you have to keep on doing that only कि जो भी गलती हो रहा है उसको लिखो कि ये वाला क्यों गलत. इनफैक्ट सही वाले चीज से बेटर है कि जो जो गलत हो रहा है उसको लिखो, because that is going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, you know, Ayush, I will also add to this point. There was one student who used to come for CLAT, Rishika Jain, an absolutely brilliant student. What she used to do while analyzing the mocks, you know, even if she gets the right answer, say option number B is the answer and she gets the right answer, she used to analyze why A, C, and D are wrong answers. So that's the level of thinking that people do, and it improves. I was astonished when she said that I got the right answer, but sir, please tell me why C cannot be the answer. There is chance that it might be the answer, and she used to bring those kind of questions to me. Rupesh is asking, the eclectic reading you were talking about, where do I find these articles?
So you can read New York Times articles or the Hindu newspaper, or any business line, or even Mint. So all these articles, start reading, and start reading in one go. Don't think about it a lot. You have to keep on understanding the articles and then move forward. Don't do it that way. Just read it in one go. उससे जितना समझ में आया, you have to improve your speed. And we human brain also functions that way only, that we know more than we think we know. So you have to read everything in one go, and even in CAT you have to make this like you have to make it a habit.
Yeah, Rupesh, I will like to add, see, whenever you are reading a newspaper or a magazine, read the title. If you are not able to understand anything about what should be mentioned, what is mentioned inside, please read that article. That is eclectic reading. So a title suggests कि ये मेरे को आता है या नहीं आता है. तो मैं जब preparation करता था, मैं देखता था कि यार ये टाइटल है कुछ रिसर्च के बारे में, तो मैं 100% उसको पढ़ता था क्योंकि उसके बारे में मुझे नहीं आइडिया है। तो टाइटल पढ़ के समझ में आ जाता है वेदर आई नो अबाउट इट और नॉट। सो स्टॉप रीडिंग सुशांत सिंह राजपूत एंड कंगना रनौत, एवरीबडी नोज अबाउट इट, राइट? और हम वही पढ़ते हैं, तो कहां से इंप्रूव होगा? हमें ये करना चाहिए कि कल के दिन कुछ ऐसा आर्टिकल आता है, फॉर एग्जांपल ऑक्सफोर्ड में एक रिसर्च चल रही है कोविड के ऊपर, उसमें ये निकला, वो पढ़ना चाहिए हमें, राइट? सो दैट वे योर होराइजन विल expand. All right. Shashank is asking, sometimes we are stuck in a question of RC, which is tricky and we feel that it can be answered, but it is time taking. So what should we do at that time?
So if it becomes too time taking, just leave that question. So obviously your aim should be to answer all the questions like I mentioned, but if you feel that this question particularly is time taking, that might be the case for all your peers also. So it's better if you park that question, you just circle it, right? Or just write it down ki haan 39 wala, yeah, sorry, 29 wala mujhe dekhna hai वापस जाके. Then if you have that time, then go ahead with it, but don't be stuck on any question. But again, this option should not be exercised for all the ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि for 3-4 kind of questions parking it. Don't do that. Abhi in the mock, try to make as many mistakes as you can. That is a very wonderful thing to do actually.
Then Sumit is asking, I don't like reading novels, I get bored. Nothing can be done about it actually. So if you don't like reading novels, you can read newspapers. If you don't like reading newspapers, read magazines. If you don't like reading magazines, watch documentaries. If you don't like that, then let us drop the idea of cat. So I am adding one more thing, watch documentaries, that's it.
You can't get away with reading. Even when we are in second year, the first whole year you have to read 25-35 pages case studies you have to read, and there is even in exams also you have that mid sems end sems हर बार you have that.
वही, ये सबको ये चीज समझनी चाहिए कि पर्पस ही यही होता है कि इन अ लाइफ ऑफ मैनेजर you have to read a lot, so you just cannot escape it. If you do not have that aptitude, then cat is saying don't come, because then you are wasting your time here. All right. Sandeep is asking how to maintain regularity in reading novels and papers. I think the same kind of questions are coming, so let me answer these things very quickly. We have already repeated it quite a few times, that it has to come with motivation. You have to motivate yourself, you have to push yourself. Once you do it for 20-25 days, it will become your habit. There is no other way out. So or the other way out is, you can remember Snigdha and me every day before you sit for reading, and remember that, okay, sir told this, Snigdha ma'am told this, so let me do it. So I cannot think of any other formula.
And everyone who starts will start with 30 percentile only. You don't have to be demotivated by that. That's okay. You'll score bad also. You'll score very poorly, but it will improve.
Karthik is asking how to tackle big passages in RC. Karthik, the CAT passages are very standard in length. You will not find any passage big or small. That used to happen previously, but nowadays they are pretty much standardized. Okay. Ayush Petkar is asking how many RCs did you attempted every day? But I think you have already said that you read and did not attempt the RC every day. Right?
I used to give sectionals and I used to give mock. Usme I used to attempt RC, but entire everyday practice was of reading.
Yeah, okay. Ayush Jain is asking, at this time, such close to CAT, should we do the reading part of by novels or by articles, as articles give introduction to different genres while novel is of a specific genre?
So articles will also have a demerit that they'll only be 5 to 10 minutes of length, but you have to sit down for 1 hour, 1.5 hours every day. So you can read magazines also. This may the basic aim should be your phone should be in one side, and your entire concentration should be on the article or on the magazine that you, or on the novel that you're reading. It can have, if there is a continuous flow of many articles, that's good. But keep in mind that ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि after 1 or 2 articles I'm sitting and I'm scrolling and then I'm again reading.
आयुष, मैं बार बार ये कह चुका हूँ, फिर से एक बार कहता हूँ, बुक्स पढ़ना जरूरी है, उसके बिना कुछ हो नहीं सकता खास, ठीक है? और एक चीज बता दूं, 75 डेज अगर अभी भी टारगेट रख लो, अभी भी, एंड दिस टारगेट यू नीड टू हैव इन योर माइंड दैट एटलीस्ट यू विल रीड 40 पेजेस ऑफ अ बुक एवरी डे, एटलीस्ट 40 पेजेस ऑफ अ बुक. Or look at it another way, every 4 to 5 days you will finish off one book, right? And before CAT 10 से 12 बुक कम से कम अलग अलग टॉपिक्स में खत्म करूंगा, आपका अपने आप इंप्रूवमेंट होगा. Beside that, read articles. So for in your particular case, if your problem is English and you are good in maths and AI, then you know where you need to focus, right? So I think there is no escaping from this fact as far as VRC is concerned. See, tomorrow we will be having a quant का session, तो I'm sure उसमें यही सुनने को आएगा कि भैया अरिथमेटिक अच्छा नहीं लगता है तो अच्छा कर ले, उसके बिना कुछ हो नहीं सकता. मतलब मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता सर मैथ्स अच्छा नहीं लगता, क्या करूं, कैट मत दे. As simple as that, isn't it? So these are very, very elementary things that we are talking about. You have to read. Aman is saying it takes more than 15 minutes to complete one RC. How to reduce the time spent?
Just with the habit of reading, if you start reading regularly, तो वो 15 मिनट धीरे धीरे कम होता जाएगा. You will not even realize that, अपने आप कम होता जाएगा. But just make sure कि वो boring वाले चीज के साथ अगर तुम 1.5 hours एक दिन बैठे हो, हर दिन अगर तुम बैठ रहे हो, तो अपने आप in the next mock वो time कम होता जाएगा. You don't have to think twice about that. That's human nature.
स्निग्धा, तुम गलत कर रही हो. इन लोगों को लगा था तुम कुछ ऐसे मैजिक पिल दोगी और तुम यहाँ पे सबसे मेहनत करने की बात कर रही हो कि पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो.
Nee, that's good
Just
also.
joking.
There's no magic. It's good. Each and every one of us can do that. Just
Of
have that.
course.
Right. वो
You are the biggest example in front of them. I tell them my story so they may believe ऐसे ही बोल रहा है, but you said that you scored 30 percentile in the first mock and it went up to 99. So I mean anybody can do it. Accurate, how much time we need to crack CAT? Ayush Agrawal is saying when I answer all 34 questions, I get very less marks. But when I answer question that I am confident with, I score more marks. So what should I do? Ayush Agrawal, how many tests have you given? Mock test. I will come back to you. You can answer it later. I mean, there are other questions that I will like to see. Keshav is asking, can average person crack CAT? That's what we have just now discussed, right? It doesn't require anything like rocket science or something of that sort. So anybody can crack it. I cracked it, so that means anybody can crack it. Because my 12th percentage was 67. ठीक है, तो 67% में अगर मैं क्रैक कर लिया तो कर लेंगे यार लोग, ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
बस just एक अपने कैलेंडर में just cross each and every day out and just see कि you're one step closer, you're one step closer, and you have to do that. If you have dedicated as 100 or 75 days, just give it that. It's only 75 days out of your entire life, so you have to do that. There's no shortcut for that.
Ayush is asking which 12 books we have to complete. Ayush, ऐसा कोई assignment नहीं है इधर. मैं अपने ग्रुप में, इफ यू आर सीएल स्टूडेंट, आयुष अग्रवाल सीएल स्टूडेंट वाला है, तो तुम लोगों के टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में कुछ दिन पहले मैंने बुक्स की लिस्ट शेयर की थी. ठीक है, तो वो आपस में रिपीट नहीं कर रहा हूँ, वो जाकर के चेक कर लेना. मेरे मैसेजेस ज्यादातर लोग देखते भी नहीं है. अब छोड़ो सर, कुछ बकवास ही करे होंगे. ठीक है, सो प्लीज गो एंड चेक दैट. देयर इज अ मैसेज. इफ यू डोंट गेट दैट, प्लीज व्हाट्सएप मी, मैं फिर से तुम्हें भेज दूंगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ठीक है, बट ऐसे 12 बुक तो बताना मुश्किल होगा, लिस्ट याद नहीं रहती है. ठीक है, देख लेना. अच्छा, आयुष ने 6 मॉक दिया है और आयुष का यही क्वेश्चन था कि जब वो कम अटेम्प्ट करता है तो स्कोर ज्यादा आता है. व्हाट विल यू सजेस्ट?
You have to give more mocks. Just start giving one mock every week or every 2 weeks and then start analyzing. And अभी तक तुम्हारा जो था, it was very random, right? It's not like कि तुम वो गलत questions को analyze किए कि क्या गलत हुआ, फिर next time उसको पढ़ के गए कि ये वाला गलती नहीं करना है. Just give it some time. ऐसा 6 और mocks दे दो. Then you will start noticing कि हाँ, I can understand कि these are some things that मेरे ऐसे नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स हैं. because you can't depend only on right questions, right answers, because no one knows at that day. You might feel that हाँ सही है, but it might not be right, and vice versa also. So you should have this, everything should be based on some logic कि हाँ I have removed all these 3 answers. Now many a times it was also that I might not have understood the article completely or the RC completely, but I knew, I was very confident that this is not going to be the answer, or this is going to be the answer, because I've already eliminated those three. So you have to वो वाला trick you have to keep on learning. Ask sir कि sir ये वाला क्यों नहीं हुआ, ये वाला क्यों होगा, और अगर उससे सिमिलर कोई था तो सर ये दोनों में ये वाला क्यों होगा. Just keep on asking and एक बार नोट कर लो, तो that will help.
Snigdha, you know, people do not come into the mock analysis. हम लोग mock का analysis करते हैं, जैसे तुम लोग 40-50 लोग आ जाते थे, 10-12 आते हैं यार, बंद कर दिया करना हम लोगों ने. मतलब हम mock भी दे फिर, and what all things you are saying we discuss in mock analysis.
Yes sir.
So that is one thing that okay, last question. Vansh Dharmani is asking, when should one start preparing for CAT? Let me answer that. Once the moment you are clear that you want to crack CAT or you want to go to M, that's the moment you should start preparation. Starting preparation does not mean joining a coaching institute. Let me be very clear with this, right? So starting preparation actually means being mentally prepared and starting working towards your goal. Now, when you work towards your goal, definitely you will like to join a coaching institute. That's a different aspect altogether. But this tradition is in Bhilai that people think that they have joined a coaching institute, that means their preparation has started. No, not like that, right? So do not wait. If you are clear, just start doing the basic things. Start reading newspaper, start reading the magazines, solve few basic mathematics question. At least that much part can be done with. Depends upon at which stage of your college life you are. Gargi, ma'am, you scored 99 percentile in the first attempt. Gargi is asking.
Yeah, this was my first attempt of CAT. Yeah. So I gave, I think 3 or 4 years back, I just sat because my father had enrolled me in the last year of my college, but that was completely, I didn't prepare anything. I didn't even know the sections and everything. But in the first attempt of my preparation.
Basically, कितने घंटे दिन में पढ़ती थे वो भी बता दो.
सर वो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हर किसी का वो अलग होगा. सेकेंडली बिकॉज आई वाज सिंसियर, तो दो टाइप का हो सकता है कि अगर मम्मी पापा बोल रहे हैं कि करना है तो वही मेरे साथ फर्स्ट में हुआ था कि हाँ पापा बोल रहे हैं कि दे देना है तो दे दिया था, कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा था. बट जस्ट गो ऑल इन और ऑल आउट. इफ हैव डिसाइडेड कि सिंसियरली देना है तो बहुत ज्यादा टाइम इन्वेस्ट करो. जैसे 2 आवर्स मेरा होता था रीडिंग का, देन अराउंड 4-5 आवर्स इसका, एक दिन क्यूए एक दिन LRDI, वैसा ऑल्टरनेट आई यूज्ड टू डू.
Okay, all right.
And but ये वाला I can't, I have noticed that I have to spend a little less amount of hours instead of कि अगर 9 hours I want to say, that will, everyone has that optimal efficiency वाला number of hours. So you have to, that depends on you, but you should know कि आज का दिन genuine effort दिया था मैंने. ऐसा नहीं था कि I could have like studied more, वैसा नहीं लगना चाहिए. तुमको feel होना चाहिए कि हाँ आज मैंने काफी पढ़ा है. That is enough.
Very true. Yeah, so that is it from the questions part also. Students, if you want to say something to Snigdha, you can just type on the chat box. I will communicate it to her and then we will close. And tomorrow again at 7 p.m. we will be having Archit with us. He is a superstar in maths. Archit taught you, right? Snigdha?
No, sir.
No, Archit wasn't there at that time, yeah. Okay, guys, any message for Snigdha? Thank you so much for your valuable time. Shashank is saying, Aditi is saying, thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time. They have your अलग से type किया नहीं तो मुझे लगता copy paste करके भेज दे रहे हैं. अलग है दोनों का. Thank you for your help. All right. So
no, I'm
thanks
very
so
happy
much.
to help.
Yeah, thank you so much, Snigdha. We will have you once more later for the GDPI preparation part when we do that. Right. So there are several messages. Thank you, ma'am, for best guidance. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am, for the guidance. Radhika is saying, thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experience. So they all are very grateful to you. And I am grateful to you that you took out your time and you came. And you know, quant and LRDI are much easier to discuss at what should be the strategy. Because this is pretty intangible VARC. We don't know what to say. I mean, what to discuss as far as the strategy is concerned. So thank you for covering in very detailed manner all the things. All right. And this is message that I will definitely like to read. Kaushambi Sharma is saying, thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your experience. You are really very cute. Okay. And Nikita is saying, I aspire to be as sorted as you are, ma'am.
Okay.
Great. So,
Even I was not sorted. Everything, like anything that you set, it's very as a cliche sounding, but anything that you can set your mind to, you will achieve that. Just be motivated. Sir, sir से बहुत, I remember that हर दिन I used to ask questions from him. You have enrolled in his class, make the most out of it. Sir will be very happy to help. And even for motivation also, like I remember कभी कभी मेरा भी ऐसा 70 percentile आ रहा है from 90, so I used to be कि यार ये क्या हो गया ऐसा, but it sir told कि you don't have to depend on सिर्फ एक टेस्ट का mark, so keep your mindset also very positive that anything that you set your mind to can be achieved. And I was very happy to help because I needed that help also when I was preparing, so I'm very happy to help you guys.
students, these days it is bit difficult because we are not having the physical classes, right? So Snigdha, that is one obstacle, but I will like to tell you that whenever students have approached me with their issues, even if I am busy, I try to give some other time and discuss the things. If you want to approach, please approach. We will talk over phone. We will, if need be, we will sit down and see what's the problem is. So you can definitely come to us. Do not think that because physical classes are not there, we cannot go and meet. There is some problem. You can approach us. All right. Okay. Thank you, Snigdha. I am closing it now. All the best for your second year, and hopefully you will get 20 lakh plus package this year.
Thank you, sir, and all the best to all of you also.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.